This is Taylor C. Baker coming from you totally 2 minutes after and not 2 days later, having tried to make marzipan many times and it not working. It's been a great 2 minutes, 2 days, 2 minutes, and marzipan is super awesome.
It's the Great Taylor C. Baker Show.
So 2 minutes, I just took a 2-minute ride on over to my local bake shop because every bit of YouTubing and Googling I did to find out why my marzipan is crumbly or why my marzipan is too runny and why can't I roll my marzipan said, buy store-bought marzipan. That was the internet's answer to marzipan, was why ever make it? Because you can buy it pre-made. And I saw this at the store and I was like, no, Taylor, you are the great Taylor C. Baker. You can make homemade marzipan. But alas, here we are 2 minutes, 2 days, 2 minutes later with some freshly made store-bought marzipan. You know, when I even bought this, I was asking how much I needed to cover a 10-inch cake. And the woman was like, I don't know, because I never use marzipan. So maybe this is a super European thing, because us good old Americans, apparently we like our fondant and icing. This also tastes awful. Why do we use it? But in the meantime, I bought $20 worth of store-bought marzipan. This smells exactly like what I made. Oh, this is really gonna require some elbow grease. And we're just gonna knead our food coloring into this $20 worth of store-bought marzipan. Not a fan. Not a fan of you, marzipan. Already this does look better than what I had made. How one could ever possibly get this dye evenly distributed into this is truly beyond me. I think I'd rather it be too green than not green enough, so I'm gonna live my life on the edge and put a little more green in here. Because this green color of this princesa torta is really its signature. So we gotta make sure it is definitely green and not just marzipan that looks like it got a little seasick. And I'm finding this sort of roll and fold knead is working. Maybe that really ensures you get it all in there. This is actually starting to be kind of the color I need it to be. She survived after 2 minutes, 2 days, 2 minutes. Smells like there's cake in here. So this is starting to form a really weird shape. We're losing our circle. Give me some length here, guy. It went on my dye, so it got a little extra dye right there. And we're just gonna leave it there. It's a little beauty mark. 2 little beauty marks. Really putting some core work into this. The moment of truth. This is where this could make or break. Literally, it could break. I hear the way you do this is you roll it atop your rolling pin. For some reason I have that song, who can say, oh, I never know. It feels like a really intense moment, whether or not this is gonna work. No tears whatsoever, but I did it. It has the green dome. We managed to cover the cake. Got a few bumps and bruises along the way, a little beauty mark, but I added these little dainty roses to cover up the edges because I realized upon the second look at the recipe that you're supposed to leave a portion of the whipped cream to pipe a little design around the edge and cover up the uneven edging. And as we may recall, I got really excited and made all of the whipped cream and put it on top to make this beautiful dome. So we did a little improvisation here, made some marzipan roses with my leftover marzipan, which, by the way, 2 packages of this was plenty to cover this cake. Huzzah! And now we have 2 final touches. We are going to use our beautiful fondant rose. This is the smallest piping nozzle that I have. We're gonna pipe a little chocolate decor on there. And we all know how much I love piping bags. Looks a little like a 4-year-old got a handle of some crayons and drew on the wall. But I like it. And I'm gonna have to. I think I used 30% cacao. I feel like I maybe just stick it in there. That is the most amazing cake I've ever made. And it's really heavy. I put in some extra special marzipan roses, the signature pink fondant rose on top, a 4-year-old drawing on a wall, chocolate work, and there you have it. The Princesa Torta, presented by a real Princess. The moment of truth. The inside, the layers, the magic. Am I gonna see those beautiful layers? Let's find out. Let's cut into this this tear that's totally not here. There's a very, very defined layer of whipped cream on top, which we know is supposed to be there, so that's something. And it looks like there are some good layers inside as well. Mission accomplished. Let's give this lady a try, shall we? I love this so much. Because my cake was in the fridge for 2 days, 2 minutes, it kind of got a little hard because it was in the fridge, and that happens. But oh no, it's actually, now that I'm eating more of it, the custard is delicious. So we did it. Princessa Torta, a delightful Swedish bake from the Great British Bake Off. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to hit subscribe and tune in every month as I bake my way through the Great British Bake Off technical challenges. Clearly there's a misadventure, or in this case, marzipan or two. So be sure to hit subscribe and follow along on my baking misadventures. Cheers.
It's the Great Taylor C. Baker Show.